like millions and millions of dollars was invested in this. There's no way they didn't have that as a plan. Facts. Yeah, if you don't know, you got to look it up. Fully animated character plus everything matter? Yeah, exactly. So this is the new Darth Maul trailer. And that's another thing too, is that Darth Maul, like, I mean, for all intents and purposes, like, I thought he was dead, right? After the first, I mean, it's kind of obvious he's fucking dead. And so he was so popular and people liked him so much, they literally fucking resurrected him. Cut in half? Yeah.
Times have changed. I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is.
I'm so glad this is animated.
See things from a new perspective.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
Rather than some bullshit. Same? Yeah.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question.
You know who I really hope they flesh out? Is that, like, there can be overlap with this is Count Dooku. I always thought Count Dooku was the most compelling character, especially coming back from a retrospective in the prequels. I thought he was the most compelling and complex character.
And I
Mace
offer
Windu?
you
Yeah, sure.
an opportunity.
They did, kind of.
Maul.
Man.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive, but do not live. The Emperor.
Yeah, maybe.
Once you dead. Chains can be broken.
I wonder if they're going to show him fighting with Palpatine like they did in the other show.
And empires
It's going to be hard to beat that.
I think I should put audio.
shattered.
Man.
What do you think?
Doubt it? I don't think so either. They might if it's really good, man. I'll tell you that. And cinema, yeah, that's so fucking badass, man. Yeah, I will 100% watch this. I mean, of course I'm gonna watch this.
16.9.
You know what I miss most about playing? Yelling. Hey! So I got this job. Pizza?
Oh. Alright, I need to go to the next one. Oh, that's not good. Just a second.
It's time for Lefties Losing It. Let's start in Minnesota, where the Spin Doctors have been busy fighting back after Revelation.
Yep. We need to go to the next one. Here. How about this? Yep.
Hightail.
Okay.
So I played Hightail a lot. I'm almost done with the
good,
game. I
Good. This
haven't
okay.
beaten the game.
This
I'm
okay.
like
how about
like,
this? Is it still? Yeah, it looks great.
amount of like ore under finishing the game. Like I've almost beaten the whole entire game. And this game's actually done very well. It's like Hightail is like an early access game, but it still massively succeeded.
6 months ago, Hightail was dead. It had been in development for nearly a decade,
Yep.
building, of course, on the Hypixel Minecraft
they got bought
servers, which
by,
are wildly popular. More than 60 million people watched
They
the
got bought by
release.
Riot.
Riot acquired it, and then
Yep.
things got messy. Leadership felt the weight of those 60 million viewers who are demanding a fully
Jesus.
fledged and now expecting a Riot quality experience.
I feel like this game had so much hype. So many people are ready for this game.
Led to them doing things like rebuilding the engine from scratch, you know,
Jesus.
so that it could also be a mobile game, and probably
Oh,
anywhere
good.
else that it could potentially be stuffed. Because if you're doing something for Riot, it's got to be a billion-dollar franchise.
Yeah.
This was a total nightmare. It got Hytale trapped in development hell, and then when Riot's economics changed, they needed to get rid of it. No one else wanted to buy it at the time, so the project was cancelled. But it turns out people made a lot of noise.
16.1.
and now
guy bought it back.
Hytale is alive. And the way it went
Yep.
down is almost too good to be true. Fan outreach drove Hypixel leadership, Simon and Philippe, to buy the game back from Riot. It actually seems Riot were happy enough to sell it to them. They then iterated
It's
on the
insane. They bought the game, it didn't turn out the way they wanted it to, and they sold it back to the guy they bought it from.
last playable build before all the engine rewrite chaos. They made it shippable, and last week, 6 months after Riot killed it, Hytale launched into early access. Though not Steam early access, they definitely don't think it is ready to go to that stage yet. But
I
what-
think that they just didn't do that because they didn't want to have negative reviews. Like, I feel like, didn't they even say that?
14.7.
Like, which is like, I remember whenever I heard that, I assumed this game was going to be trash. I assumed it was going to be like Duke Nukem Forever or something like that, where it gets super overhyped, but then it turns out to be shitty. But it's actually been, like, I played it, I thought it was really good.
means is we can finally play it, we can finally talk about it. I have played it, I'm a lifelong Minecraft player as well. So, let's get into it, because Hytale
not being on Steam
isn't
is such an
just
L.
not
True.
dead. I would say Hytale is thriving, and its future has literally never looked better. With the early and early access actually mattering, well, is it a bit shit? Well, so far I would say, no, it is not a bit shit. I think
It's not shit, but it is an early like whenever I played Valheim, for example, Valheim did not feel like an early access game. Hytale feels like an early access game. That's a pretty big difference to me.
Hytale really does work. Now, early
18.6.
reviews have leapt on the Minecraft 2 framing because it's basically a sandbox crafting game with years of taste refinements baked into it. More intuitive building systems, streamlining for pain points like
just to make
punching
things
trees, modernized movement. I mean, man, the movement does feel so good. Hell, even take a look at this tweet where basically people are just chaining stuff in a way that almost reminds me of like Mario 64 movement in the hands of someone who's amazing at the game. You know, the kind of Doom style. Is being able to exploit movement like this a bug or a feature? When you have problems
I
like
think it's both. I think things like wave dashing, for example, in Smash Brothers Melee, like, my opinion is that if it's fun to do, keep it. If it's
19.2.
not fun to do, don't keep it. Whenever you have to do contrived things on a regular basis in order to play the game regularly, like bunny hopping to get around in order to make yourself move faster, I think that that's kind of everybody feels like now they have to do it. And I think that whenever you have that, you know, it kind of, in a way, whenever something is so good that everybody has to take advantage of it, it actually takes options away from the player.
that in your game, I
that make
think
sense?
that's a really good sign. As is another thing, because while this and Minecraft share their blocky core, here's how Hytale is
Funny how it's
different.
awesome. I
It's
hated
not
it,
really focused
personally.
on, say, the long-term automation
did.
stuff of Minecraft, like all of the redstone and that technical stuff. Yeah. Instead, the sort
15.8.
of action RPG elements of it are way more amped up with a lot more depth and, frankly, just a lot of juice. They look and feel good.
I think that it's decent. I don't think that, like, like, for example, a lot of the NPCs in the game have very similar combat patterns, and I think that they could add in more
This
stuff.
is probably
but,
a
like,
good enough test
for an
to
early access look at
go
the
look
game.
at
I think
later.
it's a great foundation. It's a tremendous foundation.
Yeah.
That does help it stand out. You've got more
Definitely
personalized
is.
character building, a higher fidelity art
Really
style.
neat.
And
Alright, I'm
basically
gonna
that
go.
same expansion of things applies to weapons, magic,
Is that a-
combat.
yeah, I
all
never
of
played
those things
Minecraft.
have
Testing the
I
played
stream
never
for all
played
of you.
Minecraft.
Now,